Listen, right? So I'm sitting here looking at this guy podcast. And first I caught an attitude. I'm like, damn, he going off like Marjorie should have used Steve and this and this. And I got to listen to him and I'm like, damn, you know what? This nigga right. Steve played his motherfucking self. Any nigga who leave your kids and family. Now you the deadbeat motherfucker. You leave your kids, 2 families or whatever, family of 2, whatever the fuck. You left your kids. They saying you not looking out for them. You looking out for this lady's family more. I can't cuss. Like I said, I can't do none of that shit. I can cuss, but I can't go into it. I had to erase one I just did because of some language I used. They might make a mistake. But listen, nigga, you literally left your kids. You went in jail or nothing, right? Nothing. You up and left your kids for another woman. But you got enough nerve to tell this man's son, who just got out of jail, which is Marjorie's son, that his dad is a punk ass motherfucker. You literally told this man's son he's a punk motherfucker. A punk ass or whatever. Your daddy's a punk ass. And this motherfucker was out there trying to get to the money to take care of his motherfucking family. Matter of fact, he had a baby, but he was married. This is how much of a man he is. He was married to another woman. Your wife was this nigga's side chick. He got her pregnant and he still was taking care of the baby. I was hustling. Now that's a man, nigga. He stood up and took care of the baby. Well, here you are, since he's such a punk ass, you a fucking comedian out here telling stale ass jokes, getting a couple of dollars. You leave your family for another nigga's side piece. And you in love with her. This nigga was just used, like, get the fuck on. They was using her, my dog. Like, she was just everybody's side piece. So you left a real woman, that was your main woman, to go fuck other niggas' side pieces. I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Make that make sense. And then you got enough dirt to call this man a punk ass because he was out trying to take care of his kids. And you left your whole family. Like I say, what you do to a sucker when you unravel that motherfucker? You lick it. She seen a sucker, she licked your ass. You got what you had coming. You knew what type of woman she was. You looked past that. You took her kids. Something about this motherfucker, you just, man, I ain't never seen a man put a woman on such a high pedestal in life. Ever. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk. Ever. You a sucker, my dog. That's bad mentality. You leave your kids and tell another man who took care of his side piece, which is your wife, children. It's crazy, man. You got what you had coming. So yeah, she said, yeah, she used them. You writing all these books and all this shit, and you a deadbeat. You forget it. Like, nigga, they looking at you like a fool, dog. Look at your wife's past, man. Look, everybody looking at that shit. She was a dope boy's girl. She was so dope. She was in the streets. She was for the streets. You a rich ass millionaire. Out of all the women in the world, you go get this. And what other result did you think you was gonna have? Look at her daughter. You gave her kids your last name. Why? Why would you give her kids your last name? That's suckerish, man. That's that man kids. You one of them type of dudes. You think because you was winning, you had more money, he was in a bad position, you turned his family against him. Because a real kid would have been like, no, I'm not. I don't want your last name. That's not my daddy. My daddy in jail. We gonna keep it like that. You brainwashed these kids, and you did that. I mean, and it's okay, but it's all coming back now. Look how bad you look now, writing all these books and movies and shit about how to be a man and what a man's supposed to do for a woman, and a woman ain't got to bring nothing to the table. A man should do everything for a woman. Okay, well, yeah, okay. What about the last 2 wives you had? Say that about that. Now, look at this motherfucker that you got now. Yeah, you did everything for her. She fucked the help. That's real nigga shit. She ain't go have a sex or fuck a nigga, another rich nigga. She ain't go fuck Said the Entertainer or the other motherfucker. She wanna fuck the nigga you send to the stove. The nigga who you tell what you want to eat, he cook it. You tell that nigga go warm up the car, he go outside in 50 below zero weather, get the snow off of it and get it. That's the motherfucker she fucking. and you got all this money, you got to feel like a fool. But you going to save face. Like I'm telling y'all, he going to save face. He going to save face. He going to save face because he got too much to lose. All them, but he can't look bad right now. But I'm going to tell you, this how you know it's trouble in paradise. You know it's trouble in paradise when if you don't see this bodyguard no more, and that's not his bodyguard no more, you know it is real. You know dog really hit his wife. Now, if you still see him on all of them together, you know it didn't happen. Just because you see him with her, you can't go off that, like I said, because Steve is such a kind of, like I said, a sucker type of guy that he'd take her back no matter what. He'd take her back just to look good for the public. She can tell him, oh, I was lonely for them 2 weeks you was gone, making all the millions of dollars and putting me in Benzes and Bentleys. And, I was just at home alone for them 2 weeks. And I was lonely and he was there for me, Steve. And I'm sorry. Okay, baby, don't worry about it. Come on with me. I'll forgive you, Marge. You're the love of my life. Oh, my God. His own man played on him, though. That's bad, but hey, karma's a bad motherfucker, boy. You just can't go leave your kids like that. Play on women. You know what I'm saying? Cheat on her. You should have just left her first. If you knew you wanted something better. But like I always tell y'all, that's what half these rappers do. Half these rappers ain't never had these women. First of all, these niggas are making these women. They taking these women half decent, getting their bodies done, bringing them along with them. These girls ain't nobody ever seen them. They have no talent. But nah, just because she go with you and you rich, the spotlight is on her. So now she getting attention from all these other rich guys. And you just, next thing you know, she getting passed along. But but listen, most guys, I'm saying this to say this, most guys coming up in this entertainment business, 90% of them left their baby mamas. The same ones that paid for the studio time, that was in the gym when nobody else was. Because like I say, man, I can't say what I want to say, but some of these NBA guys is not really attractive at all. They too tall to sleep anywhere to be. I don't understand. Like, listen, dog. So when these chicks know that's money. So these guys, when they come out of high school, they date their high school sweetheart. She, you know what I'm saying? Might not be so attractive. But as soon as that money come and you know you can get better, bye-bye. Fuck all that. You was in the gym with me. Who cares that you paid for my studio time, held me down, let me stay with you, bought my drawers, cigarettes, and all this shit, weed, all that you helped me out with, had my kids. Fuck all that. It don't matter. I want, I want one of these industry chicks. And that's how it be. Look at 50 Cent. Look at his first baby mama. And look who he with now. Look at Rick Ross' baby mama. Look who they with now. Look at most of these rappers' first baby mama, how they look. And look at the girl he with now. And I'm just saying this to say this, bro. Like, I understand you getting money and you want to update, but you supposed to have some type of loyalty. Like, goddamn, like, you just don't up and leave the kids in your mother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Put money into her. If you know what I'm saying? Put money into her. If she can't be that bad, goddamn. If you gonna spend all this money on this other chick, I don't know. I don't understand it. But like I say, that's mostly what happens. But karma's a bad motherfucker, dog. Listen to me. I'm gonna say this and I'm gone. I'm gonna say this right here. If Steve Harvey was a regular working guy right now, do you think he would have the woman that he with? Do you think her and her kids and daughter would have took his last name if he was working at a $20 an hour job? We'd go $50 an hour. Let's say he had a good $100,000 a year job. I'm gonna give him the benefit. I'm not even gonna make him just a average Joe. I'm gonna give him a $150,000 a year job, and he coming home every day. Do you think they would have took? And they kind of like, they living all right, but they, what I'm saying, she still got to work and shit. Do you think she would have been with him? Do you think the kids would have took his last name? Do you think Lori Harvey would have been so proud of him as a stepdad? If he go broke right now, do you think they'll stay there? Answer them questions. Them questions he got to know himself. He got to know right now, if I go broke, this woman ain't going to be there for me. If he gets sick right now and then he'll be dying and he can't wipe his ass, and his funds was fucked up. Do you think she'll be there? Do you think the kids will be there? You know who gonna be there? One of his ex-wives and his real kids. That's who gonna be there. I'm telling you the truth. I'm just saying. I mean, I just see it. You know how some things you just see, my dog? Now, I'm not saying that the kids don't really love Steve. You know what I'm saying? This and this, but I think she got, listen, man, look, the way her daughter coming up, Lori Harvey, it's like she living vicariously through her daughter. Like, she knows she too old. Listen, you see, she this old and did what she did with his friend. But believe me, she went after the friend just for loneliness or whatever, right? She wanted some of that. Steve ain't piping her. So that's what that was about. But let her been 20 years younger, 10 or 15 years ago. Nigga, you know how many motherfuckers would be hitting her? So she letting her daughter do it. She telling her daughter to do the shit that she want to do. She geeking it up like, don't let no one man hold you down. Go have fun with all these guys. You know, you heard what she said she told her. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she said, don't let nobody hold her down or hold her back or some shit she said. Nigga, so yeah, so she like shit. Yeah, don't let no one dude hold you down. You don't let you do what you want to do. You gotta, you young, you know what I'm saying? Get all this money. And that's, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I peep it, man. And that's not, who would want their daughter with every guy, goddamn. I mean, if that was my daughter, I'd be like, go sit your ass down somewhere. Come on, man, you embarrassing. God damn, like you just gonna openly date all these, bitch, you Kim Kardashian. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, like I say, I can't say what I want to say how I want to say it, but don't worry about it. We gonna have some other platforms though. But I'm Trap Talk Blue. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe if you like this shit. Rock with me.